There's a photo on Fiona's phone from an abandoned school, and in it, she's marked absent, even though she remembers being there. This is what happened. For a brief second, the photo on her phone glitches. The blurred figure flickers, almost becoming clear. Almost. The road into the woods narrowed unnaturally. Street signs stopped appearing. Their GPS froze 3 minutes from the location, spinning, recalculating, then going black. The radio crackled, and for half a second, a child's voice whispered, "You're late." Then static. No one spoke after that. 4 high school students drove deep into the woods to see a school that no longer appeared on Google Maps. The town claimed it burned down years ago, but the building was still standing. Before getting out of the car, they made a rule. No entering the building, no classrooms, no matter what happens. Fiona was the one who insisted, because something about the place already felt like it was waiting. As Fiona filmed the entrance, she noticed something scratched into the brick wall near the door. Names, hundreds of them. Some crossed out, some circled. One name looked fresh, Fionn. The rest had been violently scratched away. Her phone camera refused to focus on it. The school sat unnaturally quiet. No birds, no insects, no wind. An American flag hung above the entrance, stiff, unmoving, even though the trees around it swayed. That's when Fiona noticed the basketball court. It looked new, clean lines, no cracks, no leaves. As if someone had just finished a game. Carved into the concrete, barely visible were the words, "Stay after the bell." As the boys walked onto the court, Fiona noticed something unsettling. Their shadows didn't move with them. One shadow stood completely still, just watching. When she blinked, it snapped back into place. The boys laughed. "This place is fake haunted," one of them said. They jumped the fence anyway. Fiona stayed back filming. Then Priscilla stopped walking, her head tilted slightly. "Did you hear that?" she asked. "No," Fiona said. Priscilla swallowed. "Someone just said my name." Before anyone could react, a school bell rang. Sharp, loud, close. There was no power. Fiona checked her phone. 47 minutes had passed. None of them remembered standing there that long. The sun was already sinking. Too fast. The classroom door opened by itself. Inside, the desks were neatly arranged. No dust. No decay. The chalkboard had fresh writing. Attendance. Priscilla stepped inside. The door slammed shut. The sun dropped like someone had turned off the light. The woods went silent. Behind the closed door, desks scraped slowly across the floor, rearranging, forming rows, as if preparing for students who hadn't arrived yet. They tried the door. It wouldn't open. Inside, chairs scraped the floor. Whispers echoed, repeating their names. Footsteps walked across the ceiling, even though the school only had one floor. Something knocked from the inside. Slow, intentional. Then silence. A voice whispered, "Class is almost over." The whispers stopped saying names. They started saying secrets, regrets, things no one else should have known. Fiona heard her own voice whispering back to her. Then, the door burst open. Fiona stumbled out. Her clothes were darkened, soaked, though she had no visible injuries. Her eyes looked wrong, like something had erased part of her memory. "Where are the others?" someone asked. Fiona didn't answer. From inside the classroom, another voice spoke. "Absent." Behind her, the chalkboard erased itself, one name at a time, each scrape louder than the last. Headlights cut through the trees. A car pulled into the parking lot. Clean, modern, impossible. Fiona ran toward it. Inside sat a man and a woman, smiling too widely. The woman spoke softly. "Sweetheart, did Biggie come with you?" Fiona froze. Biggie died 2 years ago, and Biggie had been an orphan. The smiles collapsed, their faces twisted, their eyes turned dark. "You were supposed to stay," the man said. Fiona ran. She passed the same broken tree, then again, then again. The parking lot kept resetting. Each loop ended with the sound of the bell, closer every time. Behind her, the school bell rang again, louder, closer, inside her head. Fiona began reciting Psalm 23, her voice breaking with every word. The woods dissolved. Silence. Fiona woke up in her bed. Morning light. Birds outside. It was over, or so she thought. Her phone buzzed. A notification. A photo she didn't remember taking. She stared at it longer. The figures weren't smiling. They weren't posing. They were standing stiff, like students waiting for instructions. The photo showed the abandoned school. 4 students stood on the basketball court. Only one figure was blurred out. Below the image was a caption she hadn't typed. Attendance report. Biggie, present Priscilla, present others, present Fiona, absent. Her bedroom light flickered. Somewhere far away, a bell rang once. Her phone buzzed again. Tomorrow, makeup class.